Yo, what's going on, everybody? We back with another one, and in today's video, as you can probably tell by the thumbnail, we're gonna be doing rock lights. And this is something I always do to all of my trucks. I don't know, I just think it gives it a, I don't know, it's like putting lipstick on a girl. I mean, she might be pretty, but once you put the lipstick on there or the makeup, she goes from a 8 to a 10. I feel like that's the way it is with trucks. I mean, like, yeah, the truck looks good, but at night, like, nothing's lit up under the truck. You gotta have some ambient lighting on these things, man, especially if you got like nice wheels and nice suspension parts and things along those lines. So what we're doing today is we're doing 12 rock lights. It's a full kit. I got it off Amazon. I think it's, what's the brand? LED Mercy. It comes with everything you need. Like, it's a full kit. All the connectors are going to be like this, where you slide it in there and then you screw that thing on there to watertight, I guess you would say, because it's got that little rubber O-ring on there, keeps the water from getting in there. But yeah, we almost got everything done. We got everything routed to where I need it. All the lights are drilled in there, and on the back I don't have wheel well liners, so we screwed them things right in. And what I'm going to do is, with the line, you know, typically it's hidden, but there's this seam right here that runs along, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill me a couple of holes through it, and then get me some zip ties and zip tie the wires. That way they're nice and neat. Dude, check this bug out. What the freak is this? But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That way the wires are, you know, out of the way and not dangling and hanging down and whatnot. Because I'm telling you, some people I've seen, like, even just driving down the road, they'll have like wheel lights and rock lights, and you can actually see like the wires for the stuff hanging down. If I'm going to do something along the lines of lighting, aftermarket stuff like that to the truck, I am going to make it look neat as possible. I don't know what I'm going to do with this switch yet. I don't think I'm going to drill in a spot for it specifically. I think I'm just going to run it in there and have it hanging under the dash for now. Because I'll probably go ahead and get me a smaller, like a button style switch instead of this big square, and do it that way. But literally everything you already need is already prefabbed up. You got your relay, you got your inline fuse. I mean, it's literally plug and play. The kit does come with, you know, everything you need. And if you have like a long bed, I'm guessing that's what these are for here. They come with extension wires for one side, whichever side your battery's not on. My battery's on the left side, so the wires on the left side that are the longest are actually way too long. But the wires on this side are actually perfect almost. I still didn't need them. So if you got a crew cab, you're good. You're not going to need to buy any aftermarket extensions. Like I said, the kit comes with two. But yeah, man, check that color matching out. That stuff is pretty... It's really close. For it to be a Chrysler color and a GM, it's really close. And yeah, I know this is starting to chip. Freaking, I don't know who painted the bed on this truck, but whoever didn't do a very good job. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. Like I said, all I gotta do now is just zip tie everything up. Everything's already prefabbed in. I gotta go through the firewall with this here. And then screw everything down to the battery. And then once I get everything zip tied up and whatnot, I'll wait for it to get a little bit darker. That way we can actually see the lights. But yeah, I mean, that color matching, dude, you just can't beat it. Like, that is so close. If this was sanded down smooth, it would be almost identical, I guarantee you. But yeah, like I said, once it gets dark outside, I'll pick the video back up. That way I can show you guys all the lights and how they look and whatnot. So again, we'll go over, we got 2 in each wheel well. We got 2 under the cab. We got 2 on the rear. Same thing for the other side, which totals out to 12. I do have some other ones that were left over from like another kit. These right here, which they're the same style. They're three LEDs inside. I'm probably going to do one on the front underneath the skid plate and then one at the rear. But not right now. I'm going to see how this turns out. But yeah, like I said, stay tuned. I'll be picking the video back up once it gets dark. And I get everything buttoned up, wired up, and ready to go. So stay tuned. All right, fellas, we got everything done. Everything zip tied up and fastened like it should. Yeah, I don't know. It looks so much better at night when you take pictures of a vehicle with rock lights. Don't get me wrong, these are not the brightest at all. And it could be because the truck's not lifted. I know most of the trucks that I do this on are lifted. But yeah, I don't think they're too crazy bright. But for the price, I think I paid $89 for like the whole kit. Come with the wiring harness and everything. So you really can't beat it. But yeah, that's all it is to it, man. I will say one thing. Like, I've done rock lights on the 21 GMC, or the 21 GMC, the 21 Sierra, or no, not the Sierra, the Silverado. Which other truck did I do it on? Did it on another one, but this is the hardest one because, like, for the stuff at the rear and the passenger, there's like hardly any places to mount the wiring. So I just followed the rail for the frame. I just wrapped me 2 zip ties around that and zip tied them at the top. That way they wasn't visible. But yeah, this was the hardest truck to do the rock lights on. And I'm definitely going to get the rear wheel well liners because, I mean, I did it the best I could without having them. And I mean, you can't even see the wire unless you get down here. But like I said, once I get the wheel well liners on there, we'll get that buttoned up the way it's supposed to be. But I wanted to throw rock lights on this thing, man. I think it's a night and day difference, especially making videos of this thing at night. I wish my phone didn't have glare because it really don't do it justice. But yeah, I'll leave a link in the description just in case any of you guys want to pick up a set. I mean, like I said, 89 bucks. It comes with a complete wiring harness. I think they have an 8 pod kit, they have a 12, and they have a 16. For the price, you really can't beat it. Because the way I usually did it was just buy the individual rock lights and then go to AutoZone and buy the wiring myself and then my switch. And by the time it's all said and done, you'll be about the same price and probably actually even more. So what I plan on doing once I get the truck lifted, if I lift it, I don't know, man. I'm enjoying it leveled like this. But I definitely want to put a rock light in the front somewhere here and then one in the rear. That way it looks uniform. Everything under it's lit up, not just the sides. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. It looks so good with that color match, man. But yeah, we are at the dealership. Let me ask you guys, what do you guys think about a diesel, man? Let me know what you guys think. Not this one specifically, but you know, just a diesel for the pays in general. Because like, there's a lot of stuff you can do to a gas truck, but there's a whole lot more stuff you can do to like diesel vehicles. I've been scouring the lot just to see what they had out here as far as like the Duramax, the 3-liter. There's only one truck that has it, and it's the ZR2, and it's like 78 grand. I don't want to pay that kind of money for something. And then they have a white LTZ right here that's also the 3-liter. But if I'm gonna get an LTZ, it's gonna be fully loaded. That one is not, and it's like 67 grand. They had a single cab. Where is it at? They had a single cab right there, and they started doing Turbo Max on the hood, and I thought it said Duramax. I'm like, dude, that would be sick. Get a single cab 1500 with a 3-liter Duramax. 3-liter? I said 3-liter. 3-liter Duramax. That would be sick. A single cab 1500 with the 3-liter. Do some mods to that thing. I'm gonna do some research tonight and see how like stout that 3-liter is. I know people said like the miles per gallon on that thing are like crazy, like 30 miles a gallon. But it is a diesel, so it's expected. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe. And like I said, I will leave a link in the description for the rock lights just in case any of you guys want to pick them up. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.